Ini
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Serves up across. Courtois claims it without any fuss. Neymar. Alonso. Now it's Messi, looking for the run. This is Batis, takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Argentina have it back and can go again. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira! Just a whisker away. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Eto'o, and he welcomes it in. Neymar, he's picked his way through. Scholes is the team's great visionary.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. For a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Passes short and sharp. It's Eto'o!
Yeah.
And he has kept
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Howson. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And this is Batistuta. Rijkaard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Neymar. And this is Eto'o. Messi. Knocks it into space.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cáceres. Barcelona. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Barcelona having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Wait, bro. Playing tournament match.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Scholes. Rijkaard. Cáceres, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. And it's Zanetti.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Scholes. Nice interception, well timed. Zanetti. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
That could spell trouble. They're urging him to shoot. Neymar gets flagged offside. Costa Curta. And they win it back again. Oh, well measured. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o!
Wow.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Van Dijk is there and he can get that clear. Chiellini. Rafael Varane has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And here's Messi. Zanetti bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Zanetti made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Cáceres. Oh, super ball. It's Eto'o!
Ah, nice.
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off. And for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And it's Luis Suarez. That's a sharp pass. Vieira.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Eto. And we're done. It's a super show all round. Both sides
Yes.
doing their best to impose themselves, but
Yes,
one
bro.
evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other.
Win.
Eto claiming the man of the match.
Thanks, bro. Emily. More. Wait, bro. Wait. Playing 2 on match. Wait, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Let's go. Oh, the hell? Oh, see. Come on. Ready, brother. Ready. Come on.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the shot!
Wow.
Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate.
Easy.
On heels rather than toes.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So, a breakthrough already.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's an excellent interception. Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That is good alertness. And here's Shevchenko. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Zanetti in acres of space out wide. Bullish header!
Come on.
It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Neymar, it's Neymar!
Neymar.
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended
Enjoy.
their lead in the blink of an eye. don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He has found a way through. It's a good-looking delivery. And that should get the job done. Neymar. Mbappe. And it's Neymar. Gattuso. Tchouaméni. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's forced to go back. Ah, he's given it away. He's through and all alone. Real chance.
Chhi. Bad, no. Chhe.
That really is quite fabulous.
Why
His
did
own
he-
doing.
I'm not making any
fine.
apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Zanetti. Zanetti delivers.
It will be 3 minutes added time.
Messi. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And there is the half-time whistle.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Barcelona are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And the game has already resumed here. And this is Batistuta. Tchouaméni, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gattuso. He's being urged to shoot. Eto'o!
Shit. Just
Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
And he's being shifted off it. And here's Batistuta. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Eto'o. Well read, nice interception. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Goulet. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Zanetti. And that pass just didn't quite work. Tchouaméni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Eto'o.
bad. That pass.
Kick.
Shit.
Arda Goulet. Goulet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. Now that's well seen too.
Stop.
Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Now it's Eto'o. 75 minutes played. Now it's Shevchenko. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Messi gets into a good position, in towards the back stick. And that's the keeper's ball. Gattuso. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gattuso. Mbappe is onto this. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
No
Do
problem.
you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle?
Substitution for
No
Milan.
problem.
Number 10, Guler. Number 17.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Coming on the field.
So the perfect chance to get one back.
25.
Oh, he's hit the
Oh,
bar!
Number 15.
close.
That was travelling.
Substitutions taking place.
Oof.
Substitution for Milan. Number 22.
Milan
Shevchenko.
making consecutive
Coming on to
changes here.
replace him is
Adriano coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
2 added minutes has been
Neymar.
indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Looking to play him in. Pedri.
Film, guys.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Eto voted man of
Come on. Ooh. Come, 25. Let's go. Let's check my luck.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they? Well, and the finish! Oh, classic Batistuta!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent.
Okay.
This could be good, very good.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Milan are already chasing the game. They
Wow.
didn't envisage that. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And they're back on the ball again. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Looking to play him in. Zola unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Batistuta. And he whips it. It's a mighty effort.
Ooh.
It's loose now
What
and they
a
want to get
save.
it back. Xavi Alonso. That's a cute ball. And he cuts out the supply. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pedri can see things others simply cannot. Forlan. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. 30 minutes gone. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Mendes. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Zanetti. Oh, that's delightful. It's
Ah.
Varane is there and he can pick it up. Messi. Mendes kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Milan are looking to break at pace. And it's Forlan. Xavi Alonso. Xavi Alonso purring through the gears. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Toure has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Finish.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And we'd like to inform you
There's
that
plenty of
latest
positives to
travel
take despite the
information
lead
is
being
currently
so
being
small,
played on
Peter.
screen.
I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, easy
Nice,
pickings
nice.
there. Thinks about the
Wow.
shot. Drogba!
Ooh.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well timed, excellent interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Oh, super ball! That's cause for mild irritation. Some resolute defending there.
Bad.
Can he get it through? And it's been played through. He's picked shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out for a throw. Now, can they get him away? It's a goal kick. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's really nicely played. There's the shot! He scores!
Neymar Jr.
2 up now, and they are cruising. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Neymar.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Out towards the flank. And that's aimed into the middle.
When it's delivered early like that,
Yeah.
defenders just can't get themselves set.
Check.
And that's been intercepted.
He read
Neymar.
that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good spread. It'll be a throw-in. Toure really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Batistuta. Messi is onto this. And Messi!
Oh.
Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Neymar.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. And here's Messi. Knocks it out wide. He is through here. Swings it across.
Done.
And the
Win.
referee brings it to a close. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Batistuta taking in the accolades, having been named.
ഒരേ മിനിറ്റ് ഗൈസ്. Hi bro, Zui. Hi bro. Ah, big fan. അത് ശരി. താങ്ക്സ് ബ്രോ. അത് ഫോന് മൊത്തം മൈനസ് ആச்சு. ഫുള്ള് മൈനസ്. ஸ்டார்டிங்கில் போனேன், அதுக்கு ஃபுல்லு மைனஸ். கஷ்டம். ஸ்மார்ட் அசிஸ்ட்டு டாப் 10 போ. அது சரி, இங்கே டாப் 1000க்கே நாக்கு தள்ளுது. வெயிட் பண்ணு ப்ரோ, நம்ம விளாடலாம்.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Hi bro, Master bro, hi.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
Raul. Rummenigge. Matthäus. Now it's Eto'o. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Batistuta.
Chee.
Maldini. Rijkaard. That's a lovely, neat pass. He is through here, and it's played in.
When you've got such presence and movement.
Now it's Neymar. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Smart. Smart.
Some really good ball movement.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Now it's Pele. Pele going face to face with his great rival. Rijkaard. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Messi. And this is Batistuta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
My name. Frank bro. Frank. Kira.
Nice bit of trickery. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Madikada.
He's had a hit.
Atra ullu.
It is a fantastic goal. That is a gem. An absolute gem. Barcelona are in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible.
Oh.
Rummenigge!
Polichu.
What a hit! What a hit! A rocket
Captain.
and some. A
Command பார்த்துட்டு அடிச்சு கேட்டலாம்.
And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Another moment
Neymar.
of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is
Smart
supreme.
pace பண்றாங்க guys.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Xavi Alonso. This is Batistuta. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Looking to play him in. He welcomes it in. Neymar. Pele. Oh, good ball. There's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've played a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
From the regional police department. Substitutions taking place.
So it's back to business. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Come on.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some, and he's surging through.
One
It's just
shit.
playing it safe and simple.
Unwanted. சும்மா.
There's a beautiful simplicity
Good
about this
batting at the
contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, block.
It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that was very necessary.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top.
Goes for a shot!
அவன் smart pace பண்ணுவானே.
Goal! Manchester United!
அப்படி போடுவானா?
They've done it!
சார்ஜ் தீரும் காட்டியும். சார்ஜ் முடிஞ்சு நிறுத்தும்.
Their reward.
சார்ஜ் முடியும் காட்டியும் போடு.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp
சார்ஜ்
finish.
முடிஞ்சு நிறுத்தண்டு.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
கஷ்டமா.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
This is good, that's foul.
தேவையா?
Caceres. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on
Smart
the shape
smart
here, and he wants them
volley.
to press as high as they
Let's go.
can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Hazard. He's got away. Rummenigge.
நல்லா விளையாடஞ்சா
That's
ஸ்மார்ட்
a
யூஸ் பண்ணணும்.
chance.
என்ன?
And That is certainly not what he had in mind.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 23.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Eto'o. Number 10. Messi. Number 14. Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field.
Mbappe.
Number 25. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number
Barcelona
20,
still have the cards to affect this game.
24.
Chance for a shot!
Quick
Quick to get it clear again.
Substitution in progress.
Rummenigge. Decent chance!
Ah,
And he hits the net. It's level again.
What a
match
match
we
we
have.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is quite a battle.
Barcelona really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Mbappe has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Shot a goal! It's off the post. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. And there goes the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Scene. சரி வா வா ஓகே ஃப்ரெண்டு ரைட் கைஸ் இது யார்ல அம்மா யாரப்பா இது உங்க நேம் சொல்லுங்க ப்ரோ ட்ரேட் பண்ணு உனக்கு தம்பியா சரி கிரியேட் பண்ணு என்ன செல்லுபடி செல்லு பாய் நிதி பாய் சொல்லு என்ன Number ചെറുതായി ആ number ചെറു என்னடா இது நம்ம வாட்ஸ்அப் கிட்டயா நம்பர் வந்து எதிரேங்க பண்ணியாச்சு ஏதா அது சரி இறக்கம் பார்க்க மாட்டேன் ஓகே இறக்கம் பார்க்க மாட்டேன் அடிச்சுன்னு இருப்பேன்
Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So the gloves are off, Jim. And the shots!
Adi.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Conte. Caceres. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. Conte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, such a clever touch.
Eto'o really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support...
Oh, Bamian!
Oh,
Oh, that's a special one! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Madrid are now luxuriating. And Batistuta! That looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Comeback time on.
And it's Eto. Conte. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Hey, என்ன கட்டத்த?
Barcelona are in serious threat of getting left behind. 2 goals down already. Yildiz. This is Batistuta. And that should get the job done. Nicely aimed pass. That's been cut out, well played. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nicely weighted ball. Yildiz.
Yeah.
And he's heaved it away, taken back almost at once. Gives it back, looking to play him in, and the shot! And he's found the net! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Eto. And the shot! It's in! Barcelona are back in business. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Neymar. Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Hey.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easy...
Big header!
Yes!
And they're back in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what
smart
really
size one
defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid take the lead. And it's Batistuta. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's skewed away. Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Bale. Half an hour played now. Conte. And here's Yildiz. Aubameyang is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Bale. Caceres gets a foot in here. And it's Eto. Can he get on the end of this?
Faster.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Nedved. And here's Bale. Played out wide. Back into the middle. He's Bebeto! Danger averted for now. Neymar. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Looking for the run. And he's running through. Goes for a shot! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch.
He's having a go!
Goal.
That is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zanetti. Now Neymar, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Bale.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tchouameni cuts out the pass. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now it's Bale. Neymar.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nesta. Batistuta. Can he latch on to this? And this is Eto'o! That was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And it's Neymar. Neymar. Aubameyang. And that'll be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. The midway point of the game.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a 2-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
Team. Okay.
So we're into the second 45. He's had it taken off him.
Team.
And here's Aubameyang. Oh, super ball. It's
என்ன தம்பி ஸ்மார்ட் அப்ஸா
It's a race for the ball.
என்ன படி
He's had a good look and given a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Now it's Neymar. Chips it through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Zanetti. Ferry. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Nedved. Threads one in. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Yildiz. Zanetti. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o! There it is!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, Voila.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
This looks great chance.
How was it?
There. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his
See.
landscape.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Chouameni. Nedved. And it's Koundé. And it's Aubameyang. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Yildiz. Played out to the left flank. He's picked his way through. Here's Nedved. Aubameyang. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Bebeto. That is good alertness.
Yeah.
Bebeto. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the finish! That was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Neymar. Number 97, Aubameyang. Coming on the field, number 4, Mateus. Number
Shifted
9,
it to the flank.
Eto'o really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Picked out brilliantly. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely feet. Zanetti has it out wide and in space. Albert Ferrer attempts a clearance. Shoots! Sensational from Eto'o! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Another one. This must be his personal high. So now the Can he finish?
என்னடா இது ச்சே
He has done it. And they are right back within touch. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Rummenigge. Now it's Bebeto. Played back in. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Conte. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Bale. Mateus.
The lag.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Crosses it in here. He gets bit. Oh, crossbar! He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, good-looking ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mateus. Great vision. It's a threatening ball. It is a corner.
Not right.
Number 2 then.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Bebeto. Number 14, Nedved. Coming on the field, number 8, Platini.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Musiala. Substitutions taking place.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's on it, can he get away? And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his...
Big chance!
Shit.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Wait for the bro. Oh, lucky.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And he was quick to react. Nedved. Platini. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Rummenigge. He's in space and looking for options. He can get that clear. Bale. And it's Rivaldo. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Nedved considers his options. An opportunity then to pull clear here. What a save by David Raya! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
கொஞ்சம் பாலக்கு மிஸ் ஆச்சு அடிச்சு பாரு அதுங்க ஓலதையும் சொல்றதுக்கு பார்த்தேன் ஜிஜி ப்ரோ என்ன 4-6 பத்து கேக்குதாரு என்ன பேர் செய்தது பையன் பேரை கமெண்ட்ல போடாத ப்ளீஸ் என்னத்த கேக்குறாரு கேக்கா வாங்க கைஸ் ஓப்பன் பண்ணச்சுனே யாரிங்க வந்து யாரு கிடைங்க கைஸ் யாஹி ஓ அது சரி வெயிட் பண்ணிருந்தேன் வாட்ஸ்அப் Come on. இந்த காலி சீனா இருக்கு guys. Played 2 match today. Late bro, late. Okay, let's go. Today late bro, very late. Played only 2 match.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Barcelona against Barcelona.
Analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Oh, good-looking ball.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
Now it's Batistuta. Yildiz. Eto. He's a sharp little ball here.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Yildiz. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Passing is crisp and sharp, and this is Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Double touch.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Oh.
It's a really well-measured ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Eto shapes to shoot.
Again, bro.
And again, the keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Now it's Batistuta. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Chiellini. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. Messi. Zanetti header! Oh, this time surely!
Finally.
Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
It's so often the case
See.
with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Maybe.
And it's
Messi
Messi.
stood
Nicely weighted ball. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Patapa.
And that's another good win of the ball.
See.
And he's managed to get rid. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Eto'o. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And if you have just joined us, still just what face-to-face with the keeper. Big chance! No mistake!
No mistake.
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other.
Hi, bro.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Zanetti delivers. That's a decent clearance. Xavi Alonso. Barcelona could counter here. Koundé gets over
After
and
throw
intercepts.
thing.
Raul. Oh, that's a he's going for goal.
Peter
It's
Chechen.
Who's going to get there? And the shot.
Oh.
And it's in. The second half off to a spectacular start. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal. 99.
He's got two. And this is getting better and better. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
There's the shot!
See.
He has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Caceres. Rijkaard. Raul. Always onto this. Mbappe. Great chance!
What a goal. What a pass.
It's there!
See.
Back within one. They have them in their sights again. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter,
See.
and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 24, Udis.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Kusanov kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Owen receives it in a good position here. Good pressure, determined, intense.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And this is Batistuta. Oh, that was vital. Right card. And they can counter here. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's found support out wide. Son Heung-min.
Oh.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Son Heung-min! Should have equalised.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Now he's got space here, and he plays one through. And this is Batistuta.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Real chance! He scored! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to
Messi.
send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Conte. He's gone for goal! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Conte simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Baaledukkada.
Can he get it through?
Padam sir.
He's had it! He's got to go!
Shit.
Deep into injury time!
The phone.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under...
Shoots! Has another go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Nice. Oh, GG bro. Yeah, bro.
They know
GG.
that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way.
Like game.
And they are clearly so happy to have won.
Nice bro.
Neto taking in the accolades, having been named
Well played.
man of the match and deserved.
Oof, scene. Oof. Anyone? Come on, miss. Oh, Messi. Full team. Nice. Oh, okay. Come on, bro. Better. ஷே 8 மினிட் கேக்கு. ஹாய் ப்ரோ. ராம் சார். கைஸ் லைக் அடிக்கு கைஸ். சப் அடிக்கு கைஸ். சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுங்க கைஸ். Come on, Timberlake. Come on. Nice doing.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Great vision. That's a
Mistake. Oof.
And the keeper
Offside, mistake.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Barcelona would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Played back into the centre. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Now it's Eto'o, and it's Neymar. And here's Batistuta. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
On both sides have a good look at one another.
Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Batistuta. Lovely feet. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played out wide. Gullit simply... Gullit, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Zanetti. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make... Tries a shot!
Mistake again.
Barcelona!
Gee.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That is a brilliant interception. And here's Eto'o. He's in a good position. Neymar!
Shit.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Thuram. No way through.
Bro.
He's through, now is he in? And that has sent him sprawling. Gets good distance on it. And he skips past his man. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality. Swings in across. And he's there to belt it away. Not the most convincing of passes. And that's been won straight back. Neymar. Conte. This is Batistuta. It's Eto'o!
Again, no.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he?
La,
That's very
friendly,
well
friendly.
played.
And this could be the final action of the first half.
Better shoot up.
Bullish header! He's beaten the keeper,
Yada,
but hit the
che.
post.
Bro, luck,
That was no
bro.
routine save.
Batistuta
Hell.
clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Costa Curta
Yeah. Che.
and the referee brings the first
Pretty
half
bro,
to a
ఇది.
close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Played into space. He's cut it out.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bad.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. So, what can they make of this? Eto'o looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, good take in a good area. Big chance! He has done it!
Nice.
2 up now, and they are cruising. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Oh, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Takes aim and crosses. Zanetti gets into a good position. Climbs up big!
Finally.
It's in!
Come on.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention. Batistuta! That's a bad place to
Oh,
challenge.
bro.
And
That's
that is a
post,
huge
bro.
moment
Eppadi,
in
bro,
the
idu?
context of the game.
Che. Speed.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9.
Barcelona with this to level it
Right side,
up.
bro. Right side, right side.
Batistuta. Number 7. Rivaldo.
And
Ada,
that's a
boy.
poor penalty.
Boy,
It really
she.
wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second guess what the keeper was trying to do.
And the through ball.
അന്യായം കഴിച്ചു
Well,
പേഴ്സ്
it
എടുത്തത്.
is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's well spotted.
There they go, hunting again.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Another foul.
Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
എടാ no luck guys. She.
Jordi Alba can get it clear. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. He's having a shot!
എടാ
That
she.
could come back to haunt them.
Yildiz was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop! Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Now he's got space here.
Wow.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Kante really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that's a good
Bro,
ball.
bro.
That's going to go a long way.
How?
Yildiz.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Bullet. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Chi, bro. How many misses?
Jordi Alba. Rijkaard. Puskás can see things others simply cannot. And it's Nedved. Good ball, good take. Oh, good-looking ball.
Offside.
Rightly gives him offside.
Nice, bro. Lucky. Lucky, bro.
Referee looks
How
at his
many
watch
shots, bro?
and blows his whistle.
Shit.
Game of margins of thrills.
Oh,
This is a
9
game
shot,
that
bro.
is a
5
great
saves.
advertisement for our
Bro.
sport. Sad in a way that
Shit.
somebody had to lose. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely
Yeah,
struggled to
yeah,
get
bro.
going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
Come on.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury,
Nice, bro.
and
Well played.
my co-commentator Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Hold your tongue. Bro. Luck or what? Nice, bro. I think play one more match. Come on, bro. See. GG, bro. Well played. Yes, bro. GG. Nice, bro. Well played. Let's go. We shall see. Guys, like it, guys. Somebody,
Oh, what
guys.
a sight this is. A
Support
beautiful
பண்ணுங்க
evening
guys.
and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well. Neymar!
Fake shot.
Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And here's Batistuta.
We again block, bro. See.
Threads one in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Eto'o. He's going for goal!
Oh.
Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Batistuta. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shapes to shoot!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, what has happened here? Neymar!
Gee, bro.
The outcome could so easily have been different.
Neymar.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a sharp pass. Oh, super find. He's found a way through.
No, brother.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's Yildiz. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Road.
And he welcomes it in.
Wow.
Shevchenko!
Lucky.
Caught offside
Ooh.
that time.
Nice, bro. Wow.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. It's a pretty loose pass. Picked out brilliantly.
Wow.
Shevchenko!
Chicken.
What a cracking save from the keeper.
Neymar.
That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And it's Shevchenko. Varane simply refused to be outdone there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Jordi Alba. Rafinha. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. Caceres did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nesta. And here's Batistuta. Zanetti. Zanetti. Eto'o!
Yeah. No.
The chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Jordi Alba.
Thank you.
Reached half-time.
Ooh.
So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Barcelona may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Messi. Can he get it through? And that could set him on his way. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ambitious ball here. Yildiz. Cross to the back post. Punched away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Guys.
Rafinha in the hunt and looking threatening. Can he get on the end of this? And still, we await the first breakthrough. Costa Curta tries to pass it through.
Run. Straight, bro.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's only too happy to take that back. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Now it's Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played, well played.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's there to make the challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Police.
And that's been great shot.
Police. Bad mistake, guys. Shit.
That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A
I
frustrating
said,
game,
game
but now they
mistake,
have what they
mistake.
wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Oh, goal.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. A 1-0 lead established.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Jordi Alba is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And here's Messi. Aimed beyond. And the finish! Goal! Tying minutes, and we're all square again.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe. Oh, that's not a chance! Yes!
This is comeback, guys.
And that has
Ooh.
raised the roof.
What a game!
And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity.
GG,
What
bro.
a fantastic game.
Well played.
From those players, what unity, what joy.
Finally.
That was so very, very good.
Come back. Hi, bro.
Picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
GG, bro. Well played. Well played, bro. GG. What a game. Oh, your defense so good, man. What a defense. Oh, thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. What do your defense, bro? The fuck? Baresi. Who is this guy? Nice. Vera. Good it, bro. Nice account, bro. You played well, guys. You played well. He played well, guys. What the hell, bro? Nice. Nice defending. Huh. Come on. Come on, guys. Let's play. Nice, bro. GG. Come on, guys. Hungry. Ooh. Wait, bro. Change time. Come on. Hi, bro. Ready?
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. The unmistakable figure of the brilliant Lionel Messi. 3 times he's conquered Europe, Jim. The first of those back in 2009.
Rome, he was excellent throughout. Not just in the final, Peter, but
Block.
over the course of the whole tournament. He so deserved to be on the score sheet that night.
And it came with a header. You didn't expect that, a loopy header over the keeper. You thought at one stage it wasn't going to reach the net, but it did. He rises! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's had it taken off him. Oh, there's a probing ball. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Hazard, great vision. And he's lost his man here. And a chance!
What the hell, bro?
He's got a goal!
Skipper pass.
Arsenal are level.
Nice, bro.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Caceres. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's in on goal. It's Eto'o!
Gee.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Neymar tries to play it through.
Eda.
Messi! Arsenal!
The ball miss
And the comeback is complete.
Oh, Messi
And that is
again.
a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get it?
And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Nice pass, bro.
It's off target
Yeah,
and by
bro.
quite away.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Batistuta, Eto'o, shapes to shoot!
Equalizer.
A be the last act of the first half. Barcelona are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone
Hi,
blow
bro.
for blow, and it's 2-2.
Guys, like it, guys. Like அடிச்சோன்னு support பண்ணு guys.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the second half started. Messi has cut it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Batistuta. Now that looks a decent ball. Batistuta. Oh, he's been caught. And the finish! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Somewhat off target. Hazard threads one in.
Nada.
He's got away.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That's a decent clearance. Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? Cleared away. And this is Eto'o. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Arsenal finding their passes. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's the chance to counter. Nicked it back promptly, and it's Neymar. And this is Eto'o.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Batistuta. Now it's Eto'o. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. The most accurate pass. Neymar. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. I think we're just about done here. And here's Batistuta. It's gone for a throw-in. And here's Zanetti. Hit into the middle. Didn't quite get enough.
Ah,
That's a
bro.
move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Barcelona have their third corner.
Medchuta. Chuta.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
Has been indicated.
He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Probing pass. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, bro. Nice, bro.
So the winners bullish and
Well played.
belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have
GG, bro.
done, but they were having none of that.
Whew. Nice, bro.
Taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
This map. Thank you very much. much fuel.
Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but
Well played, bro. Nice. GG. Next. Come on, guys. What minute, guys? Oh, yeah. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. The goalie. Come on, guys. Acha, bhai. Come on, bhai. Come on, bhai. Oh. Come on. Oh. Bape. Come on. Ready, bro.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism.
Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
What?
Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great vision. Oh, it's Dembele. Can he get on the end of this? Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Nicely weighted ball. Varane deals with that comfortably. And it's Conte. Now it's Batistuta. And that's gone loose. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Offside.
Messi. And here's Dembele. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi gets into some space. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Batistuta. Neymar. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Dembele.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zanetti.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Dembele. Oh, good read.
And they.
There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first-half thoughts?
I think it's a case of so far, so
Come on.
good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Batistuta, and it's Figo. He's going for goal.
Oh,
Just a
nice.
whisker away.
Big goal, man. Never
Now
won.
it's Neymar. Now that is
See,
tidy, really
triple
tidy.
mone.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Batistuta. He's well positioned. It's Neymar!
Wow, Neymar
Still
Junior.
on. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing
No
fans
change.
have to
Let's
recognise
go.
the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Substitution.
So here comes a substitution. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And here's Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar going face to face with it. He's having a go.
See,
And
red
that is
shot.
doing no harm at all.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Foden. Aims beyond the defence. He's found a way through.
See,
Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Kante showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Back they go.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Dembele. That's tidy. Dembele will not want to lose out here. Not a Dembele! Looked like 3-0 for sure.
Da, കുറച്ച്
Tell you what,
കൂടി.
with that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
The most accurate pass. Conte. Batistuta. Rafael Varane proves too strong, too smart. And it's Neymar.
Oh, great feat that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
2 added minutes has been
A lot of
indicated.
space here, a real opportunity.
Figo. That's a little off target. Morientes. He is through here. An uncompromising challenge.
Come on. Come on, buddy.
And that's it. Barcelona can
Ha.
to the title of having been the better side here.
Nice, bro.
More results
GG.
driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner.
With the owner of a blue
Batistuta
card
picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise
Quick.
there.
about to be towed away.
Nice, bro. Well played. GG. Next. Well played, bro. GG. Come on. Next, bro. Next. Ready, brother. Inside. Let's go.
Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there.
Oh, he's been caught napping. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Neymar. Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that... Neymar made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Hakimi. And it's Lampard. Xavi Alonso. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Chiellini. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Rice. Aimed beyond the defence. That's tidy. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Xavi Alonso tries to pass it through. Now that's well seen too. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
See.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. Messi. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big. Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Hakimi. Lampard. Either side giving way. Weighted ball. And this is Messi. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Has a look and plays it forward. Floated through. Caceres calmly anticipates. It's a sharp pass. And the pass is intercepted. Referee's he's blown
Nice
his
bro.
whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half
So
brings.
it's been even so far.
So we reach the halfway point.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Ready good bro.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break. Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park and no way
Nice.
through zone.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Messi. And this is Inzaghi. He's in a good... Neymar! Now, who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, it's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Messi.
Penalty.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty.
Penalty.
Barcelona gifted a massive chance. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Bro. The hell? எதுக்கு bro விளையாட வரீங்க friendly?
So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Intercepts the throw,
Chichi.
that's well read. Played into
Rafael
space
Varane.
outside. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. So, what can they make of this? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, no joy this time. Makaleli. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bore அடிக்குது.
Lampard. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's tried one!
Chi.
Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, that's a key interception. And he was quick to react. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Thanks bro.
Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now. Now it's Messi. Zanetti.
Neymar.
Neymar. Rice. Timber defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Last
Well
attack.
read. Nice interception. Neymar. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Lampard.
A lot of space here, a real
Score, bro.
opportunity.
Score.
Can he
Score.
finish?
Score.
And he's found the net. Drama at the death.
Nice, bro.
Is
Nice.
there time for one more twist?
Nice, bro.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have emerged victorious.
Finally, bro,
in this
scored one
match
goal.
of thrills. The odd goal.
Ah, nice, bro. GG. Come on, guys. Next. Yes. GG. Come on, bro. Same number. Come on. Last samurai. Oh. Come on. Ready, bro, ready. Ready, bro. So much. Sagi. Never. Oh, come on. Ready, bro.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, everyone, and thanks, Peter. It's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Lionel Messi's heroics in the Middle East still very fresh in our minds, Jim.
They are 7 goals, and deservedly the player of the tournament. He was terrific in the knockout round, scoring in every game, and I was particularly impressed with that semi-final performance.
Yeah, penalty to start with, of course, and then he finished it all off, setting up the third, 20 minutes out from the end.
Yeah, it was a perfect performance against a very tough and durable Croatian side. He was a star.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Barcelona with the corner, they're first.
Edward.
Referee's given a throw.
Hmm.
And it's Caceres. Yildiz. And this is Batistuta. Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been cut short.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Caceres.
Might want to be careful there.
Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Yildiz. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, look at the space here. And the finish! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Offside.
Iniesta. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Yildiz. Now it's Eto'o. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Belletti. Now it's Batistuta. Thuram. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he was quick to react. Rafael Varane. Chiellini. For Conte. Yildiz. Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
Bad.
Messi. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Yildiz. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Batistuta. Looking for options for movement. Iniesta.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pelé. And it's Iniesta. Pelé. And he welcomes it. Shot at goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh.
And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on
Super,
the first
guys.
half.
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Played into space. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Batistuta. Now he's got space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Chance! And oh, he's got that
Sure.
wrong.
Oh.
He's a sharp little ball here. And smartly reclaimed. Yildiz.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and
Oh, what a climb! Another fruitless header.
Corner.
Barcelona really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Corner number 2 then. reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's been played through. Monaco are looking to go forward now. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Oh, well measured. That's a shade optimistic.
Monaco really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Neatly clipped into space. He's picked his way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good take and a good shoot!
Finally.
Oh, taken with style! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
Real chance! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious fit. And time is up. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Batistuta claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Nice guys, nice. Nice bro.
Summarise what we've seen today then, Jim.
Well played.
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Nice bro. Nice bro. Well played. Okay guys, bye guys. Good night. Sorry bro. Super bro. Need to sleep. I'm going to sleep guys. Sorry bro. Bye. Bye guys. Bye. என்ன தலை இப்போ வந்திருக்கு யோகி ப்ரோ தலை இப்போ வந்திருக்கு நான் முடிக்க போறேன் ப்ரோ தூக்கம் இருக்கு ரொம்ப தூக்கம் இருக்கு நேரத்தில் 2 ஆயிடுச்சு ஓகே தலை பாய் தலை தூங்கிட்டு இப்ப எந்திரிச்சியா எல்லாரும் தூங்க போற நேரம் எந்திரிச்சிருக்கு என்னடா இது நீங்க சரி ப்ரோ பார்ப்போம் நாளைக்கு காலையில வா சரி okay guys okay bye guys